What's up, everyone? Welcome to Akuma's Arsenal, and today I'll be talking with Lee. So, off the bat, we're waiting for him to kind of come by. Should be here in a minute now. I'll show you what me and Lee are talking about when we say Breguet versus pre-ceramic submariner. So here is my screen. This is what you call Screenception. Let's close that. So. Wow, this is acting really weird. Alright, I'll show you my screen. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. Here we go. So here we go. This is what I'm talking about. I stumbled across this for Breguet. Now, I wouldn't buy it from this seller because he doesn't offer returns at all. But check this out. Breguet 5920 classique automatic 18 karat gold, white gold. 34.6 millimeters. Where is this guy? Where is Lee? I don't know where Lee is, but alright, so we're going. So this is what I'm thinking, right? They're both around 6K. There's a pre-ceramic submariner, right? I'll pull up a pic. Pre-ceramic sub. So here we go. This is what Lee's talking about. This one on the left is the pre-ceramic sub. Yep, here we go. This one is that. Yes, I believe this is the pre-ceramic sub. Let's see if I can find a good pic. Where is a good pic of a? Here we go. See, this is right here what I'm talking about. Here's the pre-ceramic submariner, and this is the Breguet Slim classique. You can pick up pre-ceramic submariners for about around 6K also, right? So we're talking. Okay, I just asked him, would you rather get this Breguet or would you rather go with the submariner? He said the submariner, which is absolutely surprising. Hold on, I gotta see if I can get him on here first. All right. And actually, what do you guys think? Would you guys rather pick up a 34.6 millimeter Breguet Sim Classique 5? What is it again? The 5920, I believe. Let's see if I can pull it up. Or would you rather pick up a? Or would you rather pick up a what's it called? A pre-ceramic submariner. Yeah, what would you guys pick for? What would you guys pick up for 6K? So, real curious. I'm trying to figure out what my next grail is, and who knows what it might be. Yeah, sorry about this. We're running through technical difficulties here. Running through technical difficulties. Hold on, I gotta get Leon.
Okay.
There you are. There you go.
It wasn't letting me join.
That's fine. That's fine.
Are
So,
we there yet?
yep. So why would you go with the pre-ceramic submariner over the Breguet?
But I don't want to get killed for saying this, right? Because we have how many viewers do we have right now? Just make sure that I don't get
Four. But
shot
yeah,
once
speak
I
up.
raise my
Speak
house
up a
call.
bit. Speak up a bit, because I can barely hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right. The problem with a Breguet, there's not that there's a problem with the movement or the brand history, because it's like one of the most historic brands ever. Right, okay. Don't kill me for saying this, right? But the Rolex is money in the bank, right?
Yeah.
Plus, it's more versatile. You know, when I've got a watch at that price, I want to be able to wear that thing every day. It's not that I couldn't wear the Breguet every day. You know, I could. It is. Who said that? Someone said, but between the two of the Breguet, Joe Breguet, I can't say her name, but yeah.
All right.
The Breguet it's hot horology. Yeah, it's excellent.
It is hot horology for sure, dude.
It's right in there. It's that's Breguet, Protect, Lange. It's right up there. It's
Yeah, dude, Breguet is okay for the viewers. I'm making another history video. This time on Breguet, right? Federico was telling me to go check them out, and I checked them out a bit back in the day. So this is what I learned in my quick time of studying Breguet. Number one, they have an immense amount of history. I think they were started in the mid 1700s. Very, very, very old company. Very, very, very also prestigious. Many kings and queens, many generals, many fictional characters.
Napoleon.
Huh?
Napoleon.
Napoleon also. Leo
Yeah.
Tolstoy, one of his characters had a Breguet. They invented the chronograph. They invented the tourbillon. I think in the 70s, I think they got acquired by Swatch Group sometimes. So now, I think that the brand now is a little bit different than it was back in the day. But I still think Breguet is definitely the most one. Like either them, Patek, I don't know, some of them other ones.
No, I'd say Lange is right up at the top with her.
Could be Lange, but I'm just saying it's
Right.
up there.
Nelson in the comments, hi Nelson, has just said I'd rather go with the iconic sub. Yeah, that's where I'm coming from. I would go with the sub, and the reason for that is I've got a certain kind of mindset. I'm going to buy a watch.
Yeah.
And this is realistic here. It's not if you couldn't service it, blah, blah, blah. I'm buying this watch, okay? If I'm not actually buying it because I'm not like a millionaire 15-year-old, but you're going to, right, let me explain this. How much is it going to, sorry, light went off.
How much is servicing a Breguet cost?
No, it's going to cost you one of your kidneys to service the thing. It's going to cost a hell of a lot. Joe said, didn't Breitling invent the chronograph? Didn't they?
Who invented the chronograph?
Breitling. That's what Joe said. Didn't Breitling invent the chronograph? Actually,
if they did, then they did. If it's false information, false information. But
Breguet
had a chronograph that came out in like the mid 19th century. I think like 1856. They made a chronograph.
Listen, you can't spruik false information online. They'll come get you.
No, it's not false. This is straight up from the Breguet website. This is straight up from Wikipedia. But if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong.
If I have to pick a favorite, my grail is a Pepsi GMT, right? So I love Rolex.
There's a Pepsi. Do you know what? Tell you what. We'll take out pre-ceramic sub. You can put in a GMT. You can talk about
Pepsi all day long. Nelson said, "Haley, what's up?" Hello, Nelson.
What up?
Good guy. Yeah, any day GMT Master, because I'm not going to sell the thing. I'm going to have that thing for the rest of my life.
Now, okay.
GMT, I love Pepsi bezels.
Here's my question then. Like, see, I'm wearing my SKX right now, right? I don't need a pre-ceramic submariner. I have an SKX.
We need to do a wristwatch check.
Yeah, I'm wearing the SKX 013.
I'm wearing the Seiko 5.
But like, let me ask you this. If you do get an SKX 009, right?
Oh, yes.
It's got the red, it's got the blue, it's a dive watch, it's a great beater.
Brilliant.
If you already have your SKX, and I've had mine for over a year now, or maybe just about a year, right? Memories and more memories to come.
Yeah.
I would rather have this than a used pre-ceramic submariner, because this guy is, I think, obviously not the better watch, but this can do all of the functions of a pre-ceramic submariner, right?
But the SKX can't do all the functions of the GMT Master.
Yeah, it can't.
That's part of the kind of love of the GMT Master. The fact that you've got 3 mechanical, not digital. I've got digital world times, but digital world times. You can have 3 time zones. That's just cool. It's really cool, and the history that goes along with it. You can't beat that. The Pan Am and things like that. It's really interesting.
I guess I made it hard when I said you could get the GMT, but for me, it's a 34.6 millimeter dress watch. Breguet, an extremely prestigious company that I admire a ton. A bunch of amazing characters throughout history, amazing characters in fiction writing and literature have won Breguets. Now, how sick would that be if you could add this guy or you or someone else to that list of people who've owned a Breguet? Because
but who wore a Rolex?
So many
Steve
people.
wore Rolex. Steve,
Yeah,
one of the
I
coolest
see what
people
you
ever.
mean.
Right.
But let me just say this: the Rolex is a bit more common than a Breguet. I'm being a snob, but that's the truth of it, you know.
Nah, I don't think the only hot horology piece that I would probably ever put money into is a reversal.
What?
I love reversals. GLC.
Oh yeah. I thought you said a universal, but yeah. Reverso, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice hot horology
You
piece,
know,
right? Okay.
you should check out. You should check out some of the vintage to sew. Actually, they have some. Doing the research for that video, they have a bunch of kind of
I'm
square
trying not to buy
1930s
vintage.
deco watches. Huh?
I'm trying not to buy vintage. I'm gonna do the um the SKX. Then I'm gonna kind of calm it down, and then I'm
Oh
gonna.
yeah. So, would you ever pick up a 1930s vintage watch?
It's just nah. The 19. Eric Yoon has just said snob detected. Haha. I don't know who. You're a snob, Elon. You're a snob.
I'm a
But
snob to Rolex of all companies.
yeah, but right. Problems with a 1930s. What's the movement? What movement has it got in it?
The what?
The
Okay, if it's from the
the
1930s,
Breguet.
it's gonna have some weird, obscure, like weird movement that
Right,
it's gonna be weird.
in-house movement
And
from
actually,
Breguet.
I wonder how much Breguet servicing costs go. But yeah, keep on talking. I'm gonna go take this.
Yeah, but that's another thing. Breguet snare. I can't speak to them. Sorry. Breguet servicing costs are already sky high. They're already big, right? 1930s Breguet is just going to cost you an arm and a leg. Honestly, say one of the gears break, you're in big trouble. You can
If
get
anyone, if I can't, I'm not looking at the comments right now. But if anyone knows how much like a hot horology, not like crazy insane perpetual calendar, but just like let's say a Calatrava, something along those lines. How
yeah.
much those servicing costs are? Like definitely, like let me know because I don't know. Like,
I'm going to take a bathroom break, man. For 2 seconds.
yeah. Well, I don't get it, man. Maybe I'm just a minority, but I can't get. I don't understand putting 6K on a submariner whenever I could put that money on something that's super duper unique. You know, that's one of a kind. Not maybe not one of a kind, but I'm gonna if I have a classique Breguet, I'm gonna be the only person probably in all of Seattle to own that wristwatch, and that combined with like I want to I don't want to have a watch that someone else has. You know, maybe that's just me, but I can't. I don't want. This is just me. I don't want to have a watch that other people have. The GMT Pepsi. You'll find it. You'll
How
find
many people have a
thousands.
GMT Pepsi?
Huh?
How many have a GMT Pepsi that you know?
Way more than have a Breguet. There are probably more
But
GMT people who have GMT Pepsis than people who own Breguets. Period.
right, okay, E-man. Right, listen to this. Right.
Yeah. What's up?
Service. I'm going to say it's probably going to be somewhere around about 10 grand. Okay, you've
10
got
grand a service?
probably
Heck no.
right.
That's
Okay,
way too
listen.
much.
A Lange
It's,
grand complication, right?
Mhm.
Complicated Langes. I've heard people getting a quote for
Oh, okay.
$4,000, right?
Okay. Which is, I think
That's
it's
for
reasonable
a
for
modern
crazy.
complicated Lange, right? That has still got complications. It's got the separate seconds. That's still a complication, and you've got date.
It's a Lamania movement, though. Those are pretty. Those are not like. It's like a stock Lamania movement. It's not something crazy here.
I thought
It's
it was
not
in
like.
house, right? But it's still going to be a headache because there's going to there's just going to be something that's going to go wrong. There's going to be
Yeah.
the stem's going to be one of those things the watchmaker's going to tell you it went out of production in the 80s and it's going to be a nightmare. Something like that's just going to happen.
So I don't know how relevant this is for the movement that's in the Breguet I was talking about, but for a Lamania chronograph, it's 300 pounds to service it
What?
for a chronograph. And the Lamania
Lamania
that I'm
chronograph.
using that watch is way less complicated than the one that.
Oh, if it's a Lamania, yeah, but
So the servicing cost, let's just say it's $500, 300 pounds. Now that's
yeah,
not that that's less than a Rolex, right? Like how much is a Rolex? Like $500 servicing cost?
around that, yeah.
So
But
it's about the same servicing costs. So now it's just a
but
matter of preference. So
I'd take the GMT.
what? Okay, what about the Breguet do you dislike? And for those wondering, again, I'll show the picture of the Breguet. But what about the Breguet do you not like?
I don't dislike anything about it. I love the Breguet. I love the dial, I love the hands, I love everything. I just like the GMT better. Simple. You know,
Okay, but
that's my
okay.
grail. I'm
Here's
not
a good
gonna
question.
give up my grail.
You don't have to. But okay, what do you not like about this Breguet?
I think I've got it up in my screen too. I think it's a beautiful watch, and I would take it in a heartbeat, right? But
Yeah.
I would not buy it because I just it's hot
It's
horology.
18 karat white gold.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
for
I would
me,
take it. I would take it, but I wouldn't buy it.
I keep on saying that, but I guess I haven't really like mentioned why I keep on saying it. Well, it's a luxury wristwatch, right? Like
Yeah. So is a Rolex.
something about me has a problem with spending $5, $6, $7, $8, $9,000 on a steel wristwatch. Something about that just kind of irks me, right? If I want to, like, the steel might be crazy and it might be like the best steel ever, but
Yeah.
a Citizen Nighthawk is still stainless steel. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't
But
presenting it to everyone, but here we go. This is what I was talking about. This is the Breguet.
but listen, are you going to take that to? Joe has made kind of a Eric Yoon. I'm sorry, I didn't mean 10K. It was just a bit of a kind of over dramatic kind of estimate, guesstimate. Not even a guesstimate, very silly. But yeah, basically, you're gonna want to take that to Breguet. You're not going to take it to some third-party place if it's that special and that expensive. You're going to take it to Breguet, and I can guarantee you, Breguet are going to rip you a second. I'm not going to. They're going to. Can I say a bad word? Because it's going to work.
No. Rip you a second
Okay.
is not bad in English.
Right, okay. They're gonna rip you off, right? So it's Breguet. They're a hot horology Swiss brand. That's what they're famous for, is taking all the money you have.
Man, well,
you must admit that Swiss brands are good at a few things.
All right.
One of those few things is
I'm
taking
gonna
all
have
your
to
money.
get it real quick, but give a quick second to say why you chose the Rolex over the Breguet. Like, sum it up right here.
Exactly what Eric Yoon said. I prefer the iconic design.
That's fair enough. And for me,
and the reliability of the Rolex movement.
Okay, that's fine. For me, well, those are all amazing pros. Trust me, those are amazing pros. For me, it's the individuality of the wristwatch.
Yeah.
No one in maybe even my state has that wristwatch. Famous people throughout history have won Breguet, and Breguet is an extremely.
Eric Yoon's made a good point. Eric Yoon says he sees my point. Kind of like Christian's point, Christian Theon Harris, why he doesn't have a sub, he just doesn't attract him over dress pieces. I like dress watches. I've got some pretty nice, you guys can see that. I've got a 1970s Timex. I've got a 1950s Ingersoll.
The thing is, those are Timex dress watches.
But it's the aesthetic I like. It's the aesthetic.
Yeah,
right?
but
I like the aesthetic
once
of
you
just
start to climb because dress watches go crazy, right? Like, okay, so I'm gonna try to provide an example.
I'd wear a Calatrava every day.
The Timex dress watches, the Sarb, and then I think the most expensive dress watch I've ever handled probably was not even that much, right? But
would you
dress
class
watches,
an Explorer?
Huh?
It's a dress watch. Would you class an Explorer?
No, the Explorer's not a dress watch. It's a sports watch. But
yeah,
what I'm trying to say is that with dress watches, I think dress watches is the one area where you should be spending more money, because a tool watch is a tool. It's supposed to just serve a function to an end. A dress watch isn't supposed to do that. A dress watch is supposed to show something about you, a flair, or something interesting, or your taste. But a tool watch, an SKX, is just there to be a decent, solid wristwatch. That's what I draw the line between a dress watch and a tool watch, right?
Yeah, but the GMT Master isn't just a tool watch. The GMT Master is my grail, and it's, in my opinion, the best looking watch ever made.
And that's where we gotta end it.
Exactly.
I gotta get it. Yep, I gotta get it. Huh?
Just opinions, basically.
Just opinions. what do you guys think? I'm gonna end the live stream here, so it's you guys. If you guys write a
You want
comment
to do
now,
one
we'll be
last
able to see
question?
it. But if you wait like a minute, go back and write a comment. I'm down. I want to hear what you guys think. Cause what would you guys go? The Breguet Slim
Or do you want to
Classique.
do like? Do you want to do one last quick question?
Oh yeah, go ahead. But I gotta get it too.
Okay. Do one last quick question, and we'll just put anything at all.
Anything, but I gotta get it.
Right. See the reason why people don't buy a sub. It's common relative to expensive watches, but there's a reason why they're so common. It's just a fantastic watch. Same goes for the GMT. Yeah,
Say it
that's
again.
exactly. Eric Yoon says, I see why people don't buy a sub since it's common relative to expensive watches, but there's a reason why they're common. They're just so fun. They're just such a fantastic watch. Same goes for the GMT.
Hey, spot on. And that's where we're gonna end it. Peace, guys. Come out.
See you later.
Peace.